In the end, we're all chemicals. Natural law is kind of governing everything. We live our life, we die, we become dust again, we rot, and we're forgotten. And then the universe burns itself out in eons of time, and it all becomes nothing all over again. And that's ultimately the end for a materialist worldview. Now, most of them really don't like to go all the way there, but that's where it ends. Bertrand Russell went all the way there, and he committed to it. That man is the product of causes which had no provision of the end they were achieving. That his origin, his growth, his hopes and fears, his loves and his beliefs are but the outcome of accidental collocations of atoms. That no fire, heroism, no intensity of thought and feeling can preserve an individual life beyond the grave. That all the labors of the ages, all the devotion, all the inspiration, all the noonday brightness of human genius are destined to extinction in the vast death of the solar system, and that the whole temple of man's achievement must inevitably be buried beneath the debris of a universe in ruins. All these things, if not quite beyond dispute, are yet so nearly certain that no philosophy which rejects them can hope to stand. Only within the scaffolding of these truths, only on the firm foundation of unyielding despair can the soul's habitation henceforth be safely built. So he's arguing, he's going all the way to the end of the logical conclusion of a way you see the world as a materialist. And he's exactly right. If you take it all the way to the end of the path, that is ultimately where you end. And you must address in that worldview the absolute hopelessness of that view and conclude those conclusions. But for some odd reason, mankind cannot seem to accept this down deep. But something feels really wrong with that, and most humans would say there's something wrong with that. And the question must be asked, why do we feel something is wrong with that? If that is reality, why do we have problems with it? Animals don't seem to have problems with it. They're just going along, right? They don't seem to care what their outcome is, and if we're just an animal, then why do we? Why do we? Perhaps we feel this because we're not supposed to exist in such paradigms. I see them arguing for moral causes. And I must ask, what's wrong? I see them trying to save endangered species. And I say, why? If you're living consistently according to your worldview, why not just, why stop the process that's got us to where we are? Let them die so that we can move on, right? But down deep, they want to save humanity. And I ask why? It's humanity they want to save. And this is something we can't detach from, no matter how much we want to believe it's not there. We can't detach from our humanity. And I'm not trying to argue against them in the sense of trying to show them as evil or sinful. I'm trying to say that when they are consistent with their worldview, this is where we end up. And they're actually operating from something deeper within them when they do these things. Deep down, they know there is value in this universe. Humanity is the crown jewel of creation. Humanity is not like anything else, and they get it from God, not each other, not governments. Governments simply see it and honor it because it's from God. Why? Imago Dei, image of God, likeness of God, fingerprint of God on a human being. You have a God-given purpose for your existence. God made you for a reason, the basis for the doctrine of equality. Imago Dei means that all humans are considered equal in inherent value and dignity. All of us are on the same because we're all bearing the image of God and we're equal to one another. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Are you with me? You are not an accident. You are not a result of random chemical processes. You are much more valuable than anything else in creation to God. He made you. He put you into existence, and He put that fingerprint on your life. Receive that and root your identity in that totally, because it's the truth. You bear in your very existence the fingerprint of God, not because of something you did, but because He did that for you. See the image of God in others around you. When you see a human being, do you see the glory of God and His fingerprint in the people around you?